If this is your first time wearing extensions, sometimes it is hard to know if what you're experiencing is normal. In this video, we're going to talk about the most common concerns about what is or isn't normal.
First, we have mineral buildup. Maybe you live in an older home with copper piping, have well water, or you swim frequently. Dissolved minerals like magnesium, calcium, copper, and chlorine can wreak havoc on your hair, scalp, and extensions if you don't take precautions. Mineral buildup can sometimes cause lighter hair to have issues with yellow, orange, or sometimes even green tones in the hair. It can also make your hair feel really dry. While most of us believe itching and dandruff is caused by dry scalp, it's oftentimes caused by mineral buildup. Now I'm going to introduce you to your new best friend, the shower head filter. These are usually very inexpensive and incredibly easy to install. This will help purify your water before it even touches you or your hair.
Next, let's talk about discoloration in your hair extensions. It's rare for the extensions to change much in tone, but here's an example. If your extension hair color seems to have lightened or faded, this is often caused by exposing your extensions for long periods of time in the sun. The sun can bleach out your extensions just like it can your natural hair, especially rich brunette tones. In order to avoid sun fading, we recommend you always use a product with sun protection in it. After putting this in, you can simply wear your hair in a braid, ponytail, or bun, or better yet, throw a sun hat on to protect your scalp from sunburns.
Let's talk about how everything feels. As we mentioned in our video about going to bed with your hair extensions, the first few nights of sleeping with your new extensions can feel a bit odd, but it should never feel painful. When you lay down with your head against a pillow, you now feel the pressure of the extensions against your scalp. If you ever experience pain or excessive discomfort, that's definitely a sign that you should call your hair extension salon and let them know. That way they can check everything and make sure it's right.
Let's talk about extension loss next. When you have an individual method of hair extensions, like an I-tip or a K-tip, it is normal to lose a few hair extensions during the course of your wear. It's important to remember that you are still learning how to take care of your new hair. If you are losing an excessive amount, be sure to let your extension stylist know and make note of when you tend to lose extensions. Is it while you're brushing or while you're in the shower? These things will help your stylist clue in to what's going on and help you perfect your at-home care routine.
Let's talk about the difference between extension slipping and natural grow out. One question we get asked all the time is, are my extensions slipping out or are they just growing out? And if you've never had extensions before, there can be a little bit of confusion on how to know the difference. When your extensions were installed, your stylist left them about 1/4 of an inch away from your scalp to begin with. This is to ensure that your extensions won't cause damage, that they wear comfortably, and still have enough range of motion.
If you have tape-in extensions and you think they may be slipping, reach up and feel the hair above where the extension is attached. If that feels sticky or like it has a residue or tackiness to it, then that could be a sign of slippage. Tape-in extension slipping is usually caused by pulling on the extensions while they are damp, so be sure to take extra care in those cases to avoid extension slipping. Remember to never sleep with or brush your extensions while they're still wet.
If you have an individual method of extensions like microbeads or K-tips, you will know if one is slipping if it feels significantly lower than the other ones. We recommend, if this happens, to go see your stylist and have them take a look rather than trying to pull it out yourself, as this can cause damage to your natural hair and scalp.
With a weft type extension, you may experience a corner flipping up or the center sagging. Make sure you're properly brushing with the grain of the extension so as to not pull the corners out of place. If something feels loose, a bead may have slipped or been pulled out. Normally, everything will grow out at an even rate, so as time passes, you will feel your extensions moving further from your scalp. To maintain the health of your natural hair, it's important to follow the recommended amount of time between your services. Again, it is also normal to lose a few extensions time to time for various reasons, but if you're losing an excessive amount, be sure to let your stylist know so that they can help you.
Remember to always call your extension stylist if you have any questions or concerns that we did not answer in this video. Please never try to remove, reinstall, or maintain your extensions yourself. Always leave that up to your certified extension stylist to maintain the health of your natural hair.